Today in the Giving DNA platform, we're talking about retention. I've just logged into the homepage of Giving DNA, and you can see at the top, we give you a robust group of information around the health of the organization that's focused on year to date revenue, average gift size, net new donors, retention, and lapsed donors. Retention is such a critical component to your fundraising strategy. It is much cheaper to retain donors than to acquire new ones. And so we really want to help you focus on retaining those donors. As I scroll down the page, you'll see that we provide opportunity alerts. The top three opportunity alerts that we're going to talk about today are about our lapsed donors. The first one is those donors who are about to lapse. The second group is those donors that are lapsed from over 1 year to 2 years. And the third group is over 2 years to 3 years. This group is super easy to focus on. First, all you do is upload a constituent file and your giving file, and then Giving DNA gets to work with all of the extra steps behind the scenes to be able to provide this data for you. So maybe I want to see who are these 320 donors that are about to lapse. I can either export this file, send it to my direct mail or my digital marketing team, and ask them to do some next step in the process to make sure that we retain these donors. I might want to know a little bit more about these donors. Why are they about to lapse? I can view them in a dashboard. What this dashboard is going to show you is the external data that Giving DNA appends to your file around demographics, financial information, psychographic information. So every time you upload your file, we go and grab third-party data and append it onto your file to give you rich analytics within your who is your donor at your organization. So as I scroll down, I can see the age, gender, marital status. These are all demographic, education of the individuals. We provide you a location map. For retention, this can be critically important because you may want to look at where are you struggling to retain donors, or is it in particular areas? Why is it that it happening in particular areas only and not across the whole United States or specific regions? This is going to be able to provide you some really quick intel into where within any given region you're struggling with donor retention. I can look at financial information. What's the household income? What's the net worth or estimated value of their home? One of the things that I really like is we provide predicted discretionary spending. So, what is that? What that is how much money does somebody have after they've paid all their bills? Because people who own the same level of home, same price, may have very different discretionary spending. One might have young children in the home going to private school, while the others are retirees living on a fixed income. We need to look at the discretionary spending that somebody has to help us understand how much they're going to be able to write a check to us for. We provide psychographic information, life stages, political views. Why might political views be important? Well, maybe you took a particular stance over the last several years, and because of your choice in taking that particular stance, you may be seeing some retention issues with one political party or another. And then giving behavior. I love giving behavior because I want to know who's already giving to organizations like me, who has an affinity to those organizations, who's been giving to those organizations in the last 12 months, and at what levels are they giving. So these are really critical. Think about it like this. Maybe I'm a hospital that's raising money, and you would think that your highest and best affinity would be in giving tendency would be to healthcare. But what if you have clinics in the area that serve the underinsured or the uninsured? I might want to focus on a very particular group of those individuals that are interested in social services to tell them about the clinics in the area that we are serving the underinsured, and that person may respond better to that type of an appeal than to a pure health appeal. So I might select those 109 individuals, and now what I can do is I've now culled that list down to 109. So you can see that list now has been fallen into the criteria that I just requested very easily. And now what I might want to do is see what are their communication preferences. I might be having a phone-a-thon coming up, and I might want to know who's interested in in making a phone call. So I can actually say, oh, of these 109, only 76 are interested in making phone calls. At this point, I can now decide, I love this list of 76 people. Let's go and look at what this list actually looks like. I can grab this information directly off the file. Again, this is internal information as well as external data that we append onto it, like the communication preferences as well as giving tendencies. And now I have a list that I can give to my Phonathon team to help them make our calls for retention. Hopefully this made sense to you and you enjoyed it. Please give us drop a line or ask us for a demo if you would like to learn more. Thank you.